Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juju and today I'm going to be showing you how I got this colorful glam, I don't know how to describe this other than colorful and glam, makeup look using the Anastasia Prism palette. Boop, boop, boop. It's beautiful. I love it. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. I am in this hoodie way too much. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna recreate this look that I did like 4 hours ago. So I told myself I wasn't allowed to play with makeup today unless I went to the gym because I wasn't feeling motivated. And I went to the gym and I played with the Prism palette. So I'm gonna recreate that look for the YouTubes. Okay, we're actually gonna start with skin today. Feeling ballsy. So I'm not really gonna prime my face. I'm just gonna be using a little bit of the Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. I said that weird. And then I'm gonna do a little spritz of the Milani Make It Last. For foundation, I'm gonna be doing my little concoction of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, NYX Total Control Drops, and a little bit of the Maracuja oil. My skin is not happy with me. I want to say it's because of the Milani Correct and Conceal, whatever the 2-in-1 foundation is. My skin was fine and I used that like 2 days in a row and then my skin wasn't fine. And I'm really sad because it's such a good foundation. But I'm gonna like wait till my skin like clears up and then I'm gonna try it again and then we'll see. And then I'm gonna be going in with the Wet&Wild holiday set thingy with their foundation brush. This set I'm in love with. I love it. It's so nice. Like it looks so classy. They're like a blush pink or whatever, so they look silver on camera. I think they look silver in photos unless they like get the right angle, but they're like slightly pink and they're just so cute and they're really soft and they're just amazing. And they were half off at Walgreens, so I got the entire set for $15 and it was amazing. And then just to finish buffing it out, going in with the Fenty Beauty sponge. This thing is so soft. It feels like the Real Techniques brush, Real Techniques sponge. And then to highlight and conceal, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, I believe. I finally went out and got it. I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender Rihanna Fenty Beauty sponge. Sorry. I'm shook. This looks so good. So good. I'm bringing back out something I forgot I even had, and these are the Wet&Wild contouring palettes. Do not sleep on these. They're so cheap and they're so pigmented and good. As you can tell, I love it, love it. Because I'm a little pale, I think I'm gonna mix the two highlighting shades because this one's a little bit more yellow, this one's a little bit more beige. I'm just gonna set my under eyes with it. And to set my under eye, I've been loving using the Morphe M501 brush. It's like absolutely tiny, but I feel like it does a good job. And then going in with the giant powder brush from that Wet&Wild collection, using my Rimmel Stay Matte, I'm just gonna put a little swirl over the rest of my skin. And then going in with Milani Luminoso and the smaller brush in that same Wet&Wild collection. I'm obsessed. It's kind of a lot, Juge. I'm mixing in the contour shades in the Wet&Wild contour palette to bronze up my face. And going in with this Morphe brush. This came in like a set. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's just like a very basic cheek brush. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit because these are very pigmented. Very pigmented. And then mixing more of the lighter shade, I'm gonna be contouring my nose. Now I'm gonna prime my eyes using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then I'm gonna set that with, this is the lighter one, don't really care. I'm just gonna set it with that powder and my Morphe M501. And now for the fun part. I keep all my ABH palettes in their box because this velvet, it gets dirty so easy. First time using it today and already is stained. So I'm going to be going in with a blending brush from that same Wet n Wild collection and going in with the shade Unity right here, this one, just a neutral beige skin tone for me color. I'm just going to be starting that in our crease. Yeah, there's definitely still Saturn left on this brush, but that's fine. And I'm just going to be kind of working that to my crease and blending it out to start our transition. Okay, well, there's a lot of Saturn left on this brush. Saturn is very pigmented. Saturn is this red color, the bottom, super pigmented. And I'm kind of bringing it in, like pretty far into my crease. Make this look kind of grungy and smoky. Okay, so then I'm going to be going in with the shade Eden, the one that's right next to Unity. It's just a light peachy shade. Alright, then going in with that same brush again, I'm going to be going in with just a little bit of Saturn to start bringing that warmth. You see, that's just a touch. Like, I barely touched the pan and it's already like is there. Alright, so going in with a tiny like detail brush, I'm going to be going in with the shade Pyramid, which is the gold right here. I'm going to be starting that on my inner corner, but kind of like extending it to like about here on my eyes, and I'm keeping it above the lower lash line. And then we're going to be going in with the shade Throne, which is the green, the emerald green at the bottom center of the palette. It's absolutely stunning, but it applies 1,000 million times better with your finger versus a brush. So I'm going to do one eye with the finger, one eye with the brush, just to show you the difference. So just going in with my ring finger. I'm kind of like just patting that on the center of my lid, starting to bring it to the edge of where we placed Pyramid, the gold color. Not really going too high up. Just like that. And you can see the green in it, and there's still like that much left on my finger. It's insanely pigmented. And then I'm going to go in with the brush, which is what I did the first time. It's almost like when you apply it with the brush, you lose like the green pigmentation and you get like the black base that's like there with the shimmer, if that makes sense. Like when I swatch it, you can see how like it looks very black with green shimmer, but when you apply it with your finger to your lid, the green is there. It's strange. And then I'm going to be using the brush just to kind of pat to blend the edges. And then going back in with that small detail brush and a little bit more of Pyramid. While we're looking crazy, we're gonna go in with Osiris, which is this blue, it's not really a blue, but this like navy blue looking shade, but it has like reflex of like magenta. We're gonna go in with that on the outer part and blend it a little bit into Throne. I'm gonna start with my pinky finger because kind of the same thing happens with Osiris as it does with Throne, with like losing a lot of the color payoff when you use a brush. Now we're looking real crazy. We're gonna take the brush that comes in the palette with just like a little bit of Saturn, and we're gonna blend the edges of all the shadows. See, the trouble with Throne and Osiris, like when you start to blend them out, they just kind of like go away. Do you see how they're just going away? That's the only thing that sucks about this palette, is that I feel like they just go away. And so I'm gonna take the other end of that brush with a little bit more Throne, and I'm gonna kind of pat the edges to kind of help blend in without losing. Well, I just lost some more of the pigmentation. So I'm gonna go back in with my finger and kind of pat it back. I feel like these shadows need like a stickier eyeshadow base. And just a little bit more of Osiris. And then there is a little bit of fallout, so. And since like my base is a little bit more matte and powdered, it's fine, I can just brush it away. But if you do like a really dewy base, then you might want to do your eyes first if you're using this palette. Going in with a random pencil brush, I'm going in with a little bit of Obsidian, which is just the black in the palette. Just doing a little touch of that. We're gonna kind of go around the outside. And then going back in with the brush that we had Saturn on. The more I play with this palette, the more irritated I'm getting with it. The colors are gorgeous, but I just feel like it. And then going in with the pencil brush that came in that same Wet and Wild situation, I'm going to be going in with the shade Parallel, which is just this brown in the palette. And I'm just going to use that to smoke my lower lash line. And now for my favorite part is Sphere. So Sphere, it's this lime green highlighter yellow situation. Is it even in frame? I don't know. Do you see it? Do you see Sphere? And I'm just going in with another small detail brush, and it is a little bit powdery, but I think that's like normal with neon shades. And we're gonna pop it underneath our inner corner where we left it blank earlier. And it's not like super neon on the eyes, but if you wanted it to be, apply like a light concealer or a white base and it will pop. So then I'm going in with the shade Lucid up top. It just looks very boring, but it actually has like a really nice gold reflect to it. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. That's nice. That's nice. If that was too much nice. And it brushes away. So that's it for this palette. Mwah, you're great, but you could be better. Okay, sweetie? I'm just saying it because I love you. So for lashes, I'm going to be using these random... be using these lashes. I got them from... no idea. If I remember, I'll write it down below. While we're waiting for the lashes to dry, I'm going to set my face with my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day in Jasmine. And then for highlighter today, I'm going to be going in with my ColourPop Wisp. I wanted a true gold highlight, and this is the only one I have, and it's getting near the end of its life. And then I'm going in with this highlighting brush from the Wet n Wild collection. As you can tell, I'm currently obsessed with it. Okay, these lashes are nearly dried, so we can put them on. And I'm using the Ulta lash thing. If you suck at lashes, this is a game changer. And now for my brows, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Brow Precise. It's the one with the fibers. I'm going in with the shade Deep Brown. And I'm starting like halfway through my brow, kind of. And I'm going with both brows just to get most of the product off the brush, so when I get to the front, I'm not over here looking crazy. And I'm going in with this black eyeliner, and I'm gonna tightline a little bit. Going in Kat Von D Trooper liner, I'm just gonna kind of line the upper lash line to disguise the band a little bit more. I did this look earlier with the wing, and I feel like it didn't need the wing. And for bottom mascara, I'm going to be using this little itty bitty Smashbox Full Exposure. I don't know what lip color I want to do, but I know I want it to be like a nudie brown. So I think I'm going to start with the NYX liner in Natural, because this look is natural. I think I want to try to make this work. This is Tartiest lip paint in Salty. And I think that's it. Okay, and that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was really fun playing with this palette. My thoughts on the palette: it's gorgeous, but now that I'm playing with it again, I'm like seeing a little bit more trouble with the shimmers, especially Throne. When I went to like buff into the crease, like right here, it like lost itself. I don't know where it went, it just disappeared. But you know, I made it work. It's gorgeous. I think these colors are great. I think it's a super fun holiday palette. I don't know, it was fun. I like it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments down below of what you want to see from me in the future. Bye!